No way he would go to that team. They just beat us.
Today we're changing NBA history by having Westbrook backstab Kevin Durant. And in Westbrook's first season with the Warriors, he's gonna win the MVP averaging 35, 13, and 9. And with Draymond also winning Defensive Player of the Year, the Warriors would go 71 and 11 to clinch the 1 seed. And this Warriors offense was insane. Westbrook averaged 35 and Curry was on the All-NBA second team averaging 34. And out in OKC, KD's on the All-NBA first team. He also averaged 35 points per game. But even with these numbers, the Thunder missed the playoffs and they're the second worst team in the West. But even with this insane starting lineup, the Warriors would go down 3-1 against an 8 seed. But in Game 5, Curry dropped 39 to keep the Warriors alive. And Game 6, Clay's in full effect as the Warriors are going to force a Game 7. And the Warriors come back down 3-1 behind 38 points from Westbrook and Klay Thompson. And after a tough first round, the Warriors would take down the Clippers in 6. But in the conference finals, they're going to another Game 7. And even though the Warriors were up 20 at the end of the first quarter, we have a tie game with 2 minutes to go. Patty Mills is going to throw it down low to Kawhi for the layup, and he gives the Spurs the lead. Westbrook being guarded by Manu is going to find Curry wide open for 3, and he puts the Warriors up. It looks like Kawhi's going to ISO Klay here, and he absolutely cooked him to give the Spurs the lead back. Let's see if Curry or Westbrook can create a play here for the Warriors, and Curry knocks down the deep 3. If the Warriors can get a stop here, that would be huge, but Kawhi's 3 is good. Everyone's just making everything. Curry gets another wide open 3, but he's going to miss this time. That is not good for the Warriors considering they're down 1, but Patty Mills misses the mid-range. Draymond's going to find Westbrook on the break. He drives by Manu. He swings it out to Curry. The step back mid-range, and he gives the Warriors the lead. And now the Warriors really need to stop here, up 1. Kawhi bodies Klay, and he's going to miss the layup. So now we have Draymond Green at the free throw line. His first one's good, and to put the Warriors up by 3, he's going to miss the second one. The Spurs have no timeouts. They have 15 seconds to get a good shot off. They're going to throw it down low to Kawhi. The fade over Draymond, and it's going to just barely miss. So now Zaza just has to knock down one of these free throws. His first one's good, and to potentially ice the game, he misses the second. 5 seconds to go. They're going to swing it to Tony Parker. He's going to have to pull the half-court 3, and it almost goes in. The Warriors advance to the finals. And Steph carried the team, dropping 43 points, and he made 10 threes. But now in the finals, they have to go up against the 2-seed Raptors who swept the Cavs. They don't look that good on paper, but they've only lost 1 playoff game so far. And in Game 1, we're all tied up with less than 2 minutes to go. Westbrook on the ISO, trying to get by DeRozan. He's getting clamped up. He's going to get an open layup, though, and he puts the Warriors up 2. It looks like the Raptors are running a play here. Kyle Lowry finds Terrence Ross off the screen, and he's going to miss the 3. Draymond's going to find Westbrook on the break for another layup, but this time he misses it. I don't know how he missed that. Now we have DeRozan trying to attack the Defensive Player of the Year, Draymond. He's not going to set a shot off, but they're going to set a double screen for Terrence Ross. He gets into the paint, and his layup's going to miss now. 45 seconds to go. We have Draymond. He had an open lane, but he finds Zaza for the dunk, and the Warriors go up 4. DeMar DeRozan finds Jared Sullinger on the cut, and we're back to a 2-point game. Now we have Westbrook driving past DeRozan. He finds Curry. I don't know what Curry's doing, posting up on Lowry. But he's going to get a wide open 3. What just happened? And he makes it. I don't know how he was so open there. Now the Raptors are in trouble. JV the layup, and now they have to foul. I feel like Curry's just going to make both of his free throws here. His first one puts the Warriors up 4, and to put them up by 5, his second one's good. So now the Raptors are down 5 with no timeouts. Lowry finds Patrick Patterson. Back to Lowry, the deep 3, and he knocks it down. But it's going to be Steph Curry going back to the line for the Warriors. The Raptors should have prevented him from getting the ball, and his second free throw's good. So now the Raptors have 6 seconds to do the same thing. Patrick Patterson for the 3, it's off, and the Warriors are going to take Game 1 of the finals. Outside of the big 3, nobody else even put up 10 or more, but Zaza had 14 rebounds and Draymond had 15. Game 2 was an absolute blowout. This one was over since halfway through the second quarter, and the Warriors just won by 77 points. Westbrook almost put up a 50, 15, and 15 game. Curry had 36, and Klay had 34. But that was all for nothing as the Raptors would take Games 3 and 4 to tie the series up. But in an important Game 5, the Warriors are going to blow out the Raptors. It low-key got close at the end there, and Klay and Westbrook combined for 80 points. So now Westbrook's 1 win away from his first championship. But in Game 6, the Warriors have some catching up to do as they're down 3 with less than 2 minutes to go. DeMar DeRozan with 10 seconds to go is going to run an ISO on Klay. He makes his way into the paint for the dunk, and he puts the Raptors up 5. And Curry's not in the game, so Westbrook needs to lead the team here. He gets into the paint and makes a 2 of his own. Let's see if Sean Livingston can clamp up Lowry here. He's going to leave him open, but he misses the 3. And now on the break, we have Klay attacking DeRozan. He finds Westbrook. Less than a minute to go. Westbrook's going to use the screen from Verajao. He gets into the paint. He kicks it out. I don't know why he didn't just shoot it. Now we have Sean Livingston with 2 seconds on the shot clock. The mid-range, and he's gonna miss. That's a rare miss, and Varejão's gonna miss the putback. 30 seconds to go. The Warriors need to stop big here, and Lowry's gonna miss the three. Draymond's gonna swing it to Westbrook. Westbrook on the drive. He gets a... Oh my gosh, I don't know how that went in. And the Warriors aren't gonna sub Curry back, and he must have fouled out. And now we have Kyle Lowry going to the free throw line. His first free throw's good, and to put the Raptors up by 3, his second one's good. So the Warriors have pretty much a full shot clock to get a good look here. If you made it this far into the video, 98% of people who watch me aren't subscribed, so make sure you hit that subscribe button so you're not one of them. Clay's gonna use the screen from Varejão. It's not a very good one. He runs past Westbrook. The size up, the three, and he's gonna miss. And now Patrick Patterson gets to go to the free throw line. His first one's gonna miss though. If he could miss this second one, this would be huge, but it's gonna bounce in. So now the Warriors only have 8 seconds here. Clay's gonna pull another three, and he misses it again. So unfortunately for the Warriors, the Raptors force a game 7. Westbrook went off for nothing, and Curry had 35, but he fouled out in just 30 minutes. And in game 7, the Warriors have an absolutely terrible first quarter, and the Raptors are gonna go on to win the championship. And because the Thunder were so bad, they were able to draft Lauri Markkanen with the 5th overall pick. But Westbrook would have the upper hand on the Thunder, winning back-to-back MVPs. Lonzo got drafted by the Lakers just like real life, and the Warriors win 65 games, just barely taking the 1 seed. But the Cavs are the team to beat as they win 69 games. Curry's on the All-NBA second team. He averaged 33 points per game, and KD drops down to the All-NBA second team. He's down to 29 points per game, and the Thunder are still terrible. In the first round, the Warriors get to play an 8-seeded Mavericks team. That was pretty easy. Round 2, they have to go up against Gobert and Gordon Hayward, and they're gonna gentlemen sweep their way to the conference finals. And now it's the Nuggets they have to face with a young Nikola Jokic. Through 4 games, we're all tied up at 2, and in game 5, the Warriors are having a rough fourth quarter, and they have less than 2 minutes to win an important game 5 here. Curry's gonna throw it down low to Westbrook for the fade, and he's just barely gonna miss. Jamal Murray's gonna use the screen from Nurkic. It's not a very good one. He's still gonna get towards the paint. He finds Nurkic to Emmanuel Mudiay for the 3, and he's gonna brick. Clay's gonna find Westbrook. He's gonna pull the 3 with no hesitation, and it's off. I don't know why we have Westbrook shooting 3s with like 20 seconds on the shot clock. Kenneth Faried's gonna find Nurkic. 8 seconds to go on the shot clock. He's struggling to get into the paint, but his layup's good anyway. So now with less than 50 seconds to go, the Warriors need a miracle here, and Westbrook misses another 3. I know he's the MVP, but I don't know why he's pulling 3s with Steph Curry on the court, and Wilson Chandler misses the 3. Now we have Clay on the break. He's gonna pull the 3, and he knocks it down. So now the Warriors have to foul. We have Gary Harris at the line. His first free throw's good, and to make it a 4-point game, his second one bounces in. So now the Warriors are gonna need a big shot here. Okay, we're pulling another Westbrook 3, but he knocks it down this time. The Warriors are fighting to stay alive. Now we have Mudiay at the line. His first free throw's good, and to put the Nuggets up by 3, his second one's gonna miss. So the Warriors have no timeouts, down 2. Westbrook had a wide open lane. It looks like he's just gonna chew the clock though. 4 seconds to go. What is he doing? He should find Curry. He takes a contested mid-range, and he knocks it down to tie the game. So now the Nuggets have .2 on the clock. They don't even get a shot off, and we're going into overtime. And in overtime, the Warriors went on a run, and they're gonna take a 3-2 lead in the conference finals. And Westbrook showed everyone why he's the MVP, dropping 45 points, 16 rebounds, and 17 assists. And Clay and Curry both dropped 30. And in game 6, the Warriors didn't come to play. The Nuggets are gonna force a game 7. In this game, we only had one person in the big 3 put up 30. Meanwhile, Jokic had a triple-double. And in game 7, the Warriors are coming back. They just have to hold this lead for 2 minutes to advance to the finals. Curry on the drive's gonna take the step back mid-range, and it rolls in. Emmanuel Mudiay looking for Jokic is gonna find him. Jokic in the post, the hop step and the hook, and he's gonna miss it. Curry's gonna find Clay wide open, I don't know how, and he's gonna miss the 3. And it looks like Emmanuel Mudiay is looking for Jokic again, being guarded by Draymond. He almost steps out of bounds. Kenneth Faried's gonna find Mudiay in the paint with 4 seconds on the shot clock, and he's gonna miss the layup over Curry. Curry on the break drives past Mudiay. I don't know why he didn't shoot that. Now we have Draymond pulling a 3, and he puts the Warriors up 8. And with that big of a lead, the Warriors are gonna go back to the finals. And this time it was Curry that carried the team, dropping 42. And this time in the finals, they have a different opponent, as the Cavs are gonna make it. And game 1 was pretty close until the 4th quarter. The Cavs are gonna go up 1-0, and nobody could stop LeBron and Kyrie. And game 2 is the same exact outcome. This is not looking good for the Warriors. Westbrook almost had a triple-double, and Ty Lawson outscored Clay. 5 for 18 is crazy, and Kyrie is going crazy. And after going down 3-0 in the series, the Warriors are fighting to stay alive. Kyrie the mid-range, and he's gonna make it. Curry on the ISO's gonna take the step back mid-range, and he gives the Warriors the lead. The Cavs are gonna go down low to LeBron, the hook over Clay, and it's off. I don't know who he thought he was taking that shot. And the Warriors are gonna find Curry again. He pulls the three over the screen, but he can't hit it. LeBron trying to attack Klay, spins into the paint easily, and it gives the Cavs the lead again. Now we have Westbrook handling the ball. He's gonna find Draymond. Draymond to Damian Jones. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Find somebody, please. He swings it to Curry with 2 seconds to go, and he knocks down the contested three. So now all the Warriors have to do is hold on for 40 seconds. I don't know how they let that ball go through, but at least it's Tristan Thompson at the free throw line. He's gonna make his first one. No way he makes 2 in a row, and he does. Now it's up to Curry here. He's gonna take a step back three. He cooks Kyrie, but he can't knock down the shot. So the Cavs could potentially get the last shot here or close to it. LeBron's gonna chew down the clock. He's gonna use the Kevin Love screen. He drives past Klay. He pulls the mid-range. He's gonna miss it, but Kevin Love gets the rebound, and he makes the putback, so the Warriors only have 0.7 on the clock, and Curry's three is off. So the Warriors are gonna get swept and lose back-to-back finals. And in this year's draft, the Thunder take Shea, and Westbrook's MVP streak is over as LeBron's gonna win it. Draymond wins another Defensive Player of the Year, and Westbrook's on the All-NBA first team again, averaging 25, 12, and 9. And KD's on the All-NBA second team. He averaged 28 points per game, and Curry doesn't even make an All-NBA team. He still averaged 30 points per game though, and the Warriors fall off a little bit. They're the 4th seed. In the first round, they get to go up against the Clippers. They're gonna beat them in 6, but in the second round, they have to play a Spurs team with Kawhi and Boogie. Through 4 games, we have a 2-2 series, and in game 5, with a minute and a half to go, the Warriors are coming back, and Curry puts them up 5. I have no idea how the Spurs are losing with this team. Kawhi's gonna try to get into the paint on Klay. He's getting clamped up. He's still gonna force the layup up, and he makes it. 1 minute to go. Curry's gonna use the screen, and he pulls the deep three, and it's good. So now the Spurs really need to score here if they want to win game 5. They're gonna go back down low to Kawhi, and this time he misses the shot. Draymond's getting doubled. They're gonna find Curry. He pulls the deep three, and this time he misses. So the Spurs are still alive, but they need to score here quick, and Danny Green knocks down the three. It looks like Steph's gonna chew down the clock here. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Another deep three, and another miss. So now with 5 seconds to go, they find Kawhi in the corner, and his three is off. All the Warriors have to do is knock down 1 free throw to survive here. Zaza's gonna miss the first one, and his second one's good. So the Warriors take a 3-2 lead in the series, and Russell Westbrook put the team on his back once again. But in game 6, it's anyone's game here. Let's see if the Warriors can close out the series, and Curry's three's good. That is a huge shot to start things off, and Aldridge ties the game up with a dunk. Let's see if Curry can cook Rose here on the drive. He swings it out to Klay for the three, and it's good. This isn't looking great here for the Spurs, but they get a wide open three, and Danny Green ties the game up. I don't know how he got such an easy shot there, or why Curry just pulled that shot, but he makes it anyway. Curry has been different as we hop into these games. Now we have Kawhi trying to attack Wayne Ellington. He gets into the paint, and his layup is good. Less than a minute to go. Curry's gonna pull another deep three, but this time it's off. Ball in Kawhi's hands. He's gonna spin. He makes his way back in the paint. 30 seconds to go. Derrick Rose is gonna drive on Curry, and his floater gives the Spurs the lead. That is a huge shot. Let's see if the Warriors can get a shot off here, and Curry's three is off. So now it's up to Derrick Rose to make free throws here. His first one's good, and to put the Spurs up 3, his second one's good. The Warriors have no timeouts, but they have plenty of time to score here, and Curry's gonna miss the jumper. He almost got the steal, but now, of course, they have Danny Green at the free throw line. He's gonna miss the first free throw, though. Please just miss 2. I doubt he does, and his second one bounces in. So now the Warriors need a miracle here unless we're going to a game 7. Westbrook, the deep three, it's good, but the Warriors have no timeouts. They're basically gonna need a full court shot to win the game. I don't know how Danny Green is missing free throws. His second one's good, though, and to advance to the finals, Steph Curry has to chuck up a full court shot, and we're going to a game 7. Everyone in the big 3 went off. I wish Westbrook and Curry shot a little better from the field. And in game 7, the Warriors are having an amazing fourth quarter. I think they have this one in the bag, and they outscore them by 17 in the fourth quarter to win game 7. Thank you, Steph and Klay. So now in the conference finals, they have to play the Jazz, and the Warriors are going to make their way back to the finals. This time they're going to face an opponent they haven't played yet, and it's going to be the Celtics with Isaiah Thomas. Game 1, this one wasn't close at all. The Celtics offense looks bad, and that's exactly what we like to see from Westbrook and Klay. Their leading scorer only had 22. Game 2, the Celtics remembered how to play basketball again. We're all tied up at 1, and Steph Curry only had 13 points, and Isaiah Thomas is back to the IT we know. Game 3, this isn't looking good for the Warriors. They're gonna get absolutely blown out, and that's because Isaiah Thomas dropped 47 on them. This is not a good look. Game 4, the Warriors are back to business, though. This one's a little close, but they tie the series up at 2. Steph went off with 35. Westbrook had a triple-double, and they held Isaiah Thomas to 25. We just need to keep doing that. He's averaging 36 in the playoffs. Game Game 5, the Warriors are going to run away with it in the fourth quarter to take a 3-2 lead, and Steph Curry dropped 58 points. IT dropped 40, but it doesn't even matter. Steph Curry really wants that ring. But in Game 6, the Warriors are going to get blown out. We're going to a Game 7. Westbrook, what are we doing? He only had 10 points, and IT dropped 42. So after there being no close games in the series, we're going to a Game 7. And in his last season with the Warriors, Westbrook is 1 win away from winning his first ring. And with 2 minutes to go in Game 7, the Warriors are down by 2. Isaiah Thomas trying to make a move on Curry. He's going to get a turnover. Now we have Draymond on the break. Can he make the shot? He can, and we're all tied up. Now we have Isaiah Thomas using the screen for Mo Spates, and his 3 is off over Curry. The Warriors might be able to take it home here and win Westbrook his first championship. Zaza's gonna find Curry for the catch and shoot 3, and it's good. The Warriors are absolutely cooking, but Isaiah Thomas gets an open 3 now, and he's gonna miss. Now we have Westbrook sizing up on Jaylen Brown, trying to get into the paint, and he's gonna get a turnover. That's a really bad turnover. Now John Collins on the break's gonna get a turnover. What is going on? And now the Warriors have 45 seconds. If they score here, it'll be huge. Westbrook, the spin layup, and it's good. The Celtics are crumbling here. Now we have Isaiah Thomas attacking Curry, and he gets an easy layup. The Warriors cannot make bad mistakes here. The Celtics are going to full court press, and it leaves Westbrook wide open. The Celtics have 25 seconds to get a good shot off here. Isaiah Thomas on the drive. He's going to swing it to Jaylen Brown for the 3. He's going to miss, and Draymond Green grabs the board. So now we have Westbrook at the free throw line. His first one's good, and to put the Warriors up 7, his second one's good. And with a lead that big, they're going to do the impossible and win Game 7 of the finals. So Westbrook's gonna finish his time with the Warriors by winning an NBA championship. And he's also gonna walk away with the finals MVP. If you want to see me save LeBron's legacy, click the video on the screen right now.